let's talk about or lack of it. If you follow me here, you know I have my fair share of constipation stories and cautionary tales. And I share a lot of tricks on how to treat constipation and other symptoms, especially on a GLP-1. But it's been a while and I have developed some new tricks to treat constipation. So today I'm going to share with you my 3 tricks to cure constipation once and for all. If you take a GLP-1, you know that it is common to get gastrointestinal issues on this medication. And that's because of the slow gastric emptying. Before I get into my hacks, make sure to like and subscribe so you can watch my next videos and hopefully not from the toilet. Everything I'm going to talk about here is stuff that I do every single day. Every day when I wake up, I start my routine. And the first thing I do is a mix of 2 different things, caffeine and fiber. So if you like coffee, this is great news for you. You should be having some coffee in the morning. Obviously, if coffee agrees with you, because some people do get gastrointestinal problems from coffee. They could get acid reflux and other things. I like to take coffee, and I like to take my coffee with fiber so I can combine the 2 things at once. Coffee sends that signal to your brain to start getting things moving down there, and fiber helps you make the cake, if you know what I mean. If you mix the 2 of them together, that's the easiest way that you can knock out 2 things that are going to help you go to the bathroom. Now, I wouldn't go to Starbucks to grab like a sugary coffee drink. That's not a good idea. We're here on a healthy journey, so you should be trying to get your coffee black, or you can do it like me and get a protein coffee drink. The one I drink is called Super Coffee, and it has all these different flavors. So the one I have here is the vanilla latte, and this only has 70 calories. It has 0 sugar. This is delicious. It's great for the morning. It's just an easy hack so you can get your protein. There's 2 grams of carbs here and 10 grams of protein. And what I do is I add fiber straight into the coffee. So this is Benefiber. I've been taking this for a while. This is what I started taking when I had my my constipation horror story that I talk about in so many videos. I dump it in there and I do 2 spoons, and then you can just shake it and that's it. So this is like soluble fiber, so it doesn't have any taste and it dissolves into literally nothing. If you don't like mixing it in your coffee, you can just mix it with water. It tastes like literally nothing and has 10 calories, 15 calories per portion. So you gotta shake. Ooh. Don't be like me and make sure you close it when you're shaking it, because I did not close it well. And I just sprayed myself with all this coffee. But you gotta make sure that you shake it well, because otherwise it's gonna clump. A good idea is also to have a sip. I forgot because I was recording, so I wasn't even thinking, but have a little sip first so you can make some room to shake this well so that the fiber will blend. And if you prefer, you can put it in a glass and just stir it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave them here. Perfect duo: protein, fiber, and coffee. So now that you have coffee sending the signal to your brain, to your tummy, saying like, hello, it's time to move things down there. Fiber making the cake. You are missing some mechanical help. The next tip is a little weird, but do you want to or not? So grab yourself a squatty potty, or literally anything that you can lay your feet on top while you're on the throne. Maybe you have one of those trash cans that is the perfect height. I'm going to put an image here of what a person looks like when they're using the squatty potty, just so you know like the angle of the leg, because you don't want to put like your legs super up high because it's going to be uncomfortable. But when you lift your legs a little bit, there's something in there that it unblocks. And I know it sounds crazy because, you know, people have been pooping sitting down for God knows how long, but it is not normal. Like, this is not how we were meant to use the bathroom. And once I learned that, I am never going back to not having my feet elevated. When I sit down and I put my little feet on the squatty potty, it just feels supernatural. My stomach knows what to do. I'm already prepared because I had my coffee, I had my fiber. So it goes, you know, it makes everything so much better. I have not had constipation in forever. I can't remember the last time I had constipation. because I've been doing this religiously. I'm not going to talk about my horror story, but pretty much I had horrible constipation in the beginning of my journey, and I almost ended up at the hospital. So I don't play around with this. This works for me, and it should work for most people because it's science. So if you want any of these products that I mentioned here, I'm going to put the link down below. And I do make commissions on some of these links, but it's a no cost to you, and I use these products. Nobody sent me stuff for free. This is the stuff that I have in my house, and I'm sharing with you. And I got an affiliate link because why not make money? But yeah, the links are down below. And if you need more help with constipation, I'm going to add here the link to my first video of how to fix constipation. And there are other tips there, maybe like some types of laxatives you should be using. You should not use regular laxative. Trust me, just watch that video. If you're thinking about taking a laxative, watch that video right up here. Now listen closely. This video is cursed. If you don't like, subscribe. Send this video to 10 other constipated friends. You're all going to get way more constipation. So make sure to click on every single button underneath this video, except for the thumbs down, or try your luck. And I'll see you when I learn some new stuff.